Testing, testing. Hey guys, so welcome back to Undertale. So today's episode is going to be interesting because I'm still working on defeating all the enemies. Enemies, I should say. 'Cause some of them really aren't enemies. Anyway, point is, um, that's what the main goal of today's episode is going to be: is looking for enemies to defeat. I'm just going to call them that because what else do you call them? But we're just gonna. This episode is going to be a lot of walking around, because I still haven't been able to find all of them, and I'm struggling, and I don't know what to do, and that's what I was worried about on the end of last episode. I started talking about that, but it's going to be very interesting today. A little bit concerning, because I still have how many more? I guess I should have checked before I actually started, but I haven't seen anyone in quite a while. Let me pull my notes up because I have a list, my Undertale list. So, how many got left? So I got 27. I've got 27 remaining, and I can't find anyone. I was hoping somebody would show up and show me that. I should have just went to Discord or something and asked about that somewhere. I don't know, because I'm confused. I'm sure I could have done that, because I don't know. I really don't know. So that's where he was. This goes out to the area that exits, actually completely exits Hotland. Out of here. So this is not where we want to be at all. I'm just very confused. That's all. There's going to be so much walking around. It's not even going to be funny today. So I've got written down what some of them are. What each floor goes to. So this is the MTZ Resort one, obviously. It just goes to it. But if we go in the elevator, we go back to level. We're gonna go through as many as we can. We can go to level 1, which is apparently the beginning of Hotland. That's what I've got written down. So this is gonna be rough, and I hope we actually make some progress today. Because if we don't, I'm just gonna be this whole episode's gonna be just me walking around, and I'd rather not have it be that way. The fact that I can't find anyone is a bit of a problem. Um, we will go in here. Yeah, I did finish it a couple 2 episodes ago now. No, I wasn't. Or Genocide. I'm on Genocide. I actually forgot to put that up. You just reminded me. Um, I have these things up here. Um, but today's episode, I am trying to get all the enemies in Hotland, and I have 27 left, but I can't find anyone else. Even in the other area, I can't find anyone, and I'm struggling to defeat. It started happening last episode, and it's like, oh crap, no one's showing up. So what do I do? Because I'm on Genocide mode, so I want to get all of them. So yeah, I finally beat her. I had quite the reaction to that. It took me 5 different streams to actually beat her. So Right now, we're just kind of wandering around because I'm waiting for some enemies to show up, but I don't see any. Continue to the what do you mean? I remember this way you can't go back from there. Uh, I don't know what you mean. You're gonna have to be more specific about that. It take a long time to spawn. You mean a long time? You mean a really long time? Oh, I think those two are dead already. Those two are dead already. I've been to the MTV resort area and the core already, and those are both a part of Hotland. So I guess we'll just walk around. If they take that long, we're never gonna get through this. Especially when we only stream for an hour, we're gonna have to stream longer. 27 is way too many, and I might have to do some off camera because this is gonna take forever. I don't want to have to do that, but hey, welcome to the stream. So, uh, I guess I'm just walking around now. Yes, I know that. But they're not showing up in any of the rooms. That's the problem I have. Someone did tell me quite a few episodes ago to like use a timer, which I have done, and wait for a minute. I can, but I've walked around here and I haven't seen anyone. That's the problem. So we just wait for 1 minute and then just walk around in each room for 1 minute. This might get a little boring, but it's hard to do. That's how I feel about this. Boringness is being stuck in one room. Speedrunners use the bridge at the room at the end. Oh, really? I'm not a speedrunner, but I can see what you mean. So you mean the very end of this, of the core? Is that what you mean? I'm assuming you do. I'm assuming they show up in any area, but I just haven't seen any, so. I don't know where anyone is. See, I've got 27 left, but no one is showing up. That does nothing. I don't even know why I pressed it. I really wish I could run instead of walking everywhere. You want to find the leads? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. You mean back there? I gotcha. Hello, where is everyone? You guys might get bored. This is just gonna be walking around today. Till I get everyone. This is part of genocide mode, though. There is that room. I do have that one. So I think you mean this. Oh, well, I still might find anyone at there here too. So okay, let's have a look. So this right here, maybe. I haven't run into anyone here. I didn't think you actually could because last stream I came through here a few times and never ran into anyone one time. This spot right here. So if you mean this spot, I'd be kind of surprised because this is the last room. If I go any further from here, I'll leave. I actually had to reload my save because I went past here, or I had to close the game and reopen it so I wouldn't lose my genocide streak. Yeah, see, this goes no. There is nothing here. We could start the timer for 1 minute, but yeah, I did because I did on the last episode because it's still part of the what do you call it, Hotland, so it shouldn't matter, right? Well, how would I know that? Can you still fight them though? Well, thanks, but can you still fight them? If you can't, then this is over. This would end being the last episode of my Undertale series because I'm not gonna restart Genocide. It's just not gonna happen. Especially with that Undyne fight that I had to deal with. I didn't have anyone in the stream on that stream to guide me to tell me what I shouldn't do and what I didn't do. There wasn't very many people on that stream, so do you think enemies can't spawn now? Hmm. That would mean I wonder if there's something else I could do here. Is there a way I can like revert back to a previous save? It's weird that it would say that. The thing about it is, let me do a Google just to be sure. But the thing about it is, why would it still show the amount? Um, this is hard to. Imagine. So is there anything I can do that I wouldn't have done yet though? The problem is I didn't have anyone in my stream to tell me like say, oh, don't do that because I didn't know that. Like no one was here. No one said yeah, no one said that. No one was here. No one said you probably shouldn't buy medicine. So there's no way I would have known. I kind of just assumed it would still be part of Genocide just because it's still in the core, which is part of Hotland. That was my thinking. So I'm not like an expert in. This is something I was worried about happening the whole time just because of my lack of knowledge. But if it really is messed up, we will not be restarting Genocide. But we will not be restarting Genocide because I will not do that Undertale fight again. That took me 5 streams. We're not going back. It's over now. If that's the case. And if we can't finish Genocide, then the series is also probably going to be over as well because I've already beaten this twice on the series on neutral and pacifist. My only goal was to beat it on all 3 modes, and then it's gonna be done. That was like I wasn't gonna do anything else crazy, but I guess I could. I don't know. Do you think I could try to do everything you possibly can do? I don't think I could, but I did when I did the Google. It says you're currently on track for the Alphys ending. Don't spoil me if you know what that is, but whatever that means, I might still be new and something I've never done before. Well, that's a shame. Well, I'll just continue this way then. I was complete. The thing about Genocide is hard because you kind of have to have knowledge that you wouldn't have otherwise. Like that's something I wouldn't have known. Um, if nothing new happens here, this will be the last episode. So unless I come up with, there was something you could do, um, on Switch exclusive stuff. There was someone telling me about a mode or something exclusive. Uh, Nope, it's coming up with literal switches. No, oh my gosh, that's a problem with that name. I know someone. Uh, I know Mew Mew. Get this out of here. Might as well just do. So if you have a PC, I recommend playing Undertale Yellow. It's really good. Yeah. I actually heard of that. Someone actually told me about that before. We'll just go here and I'll show you guys this. So I'll just have a look. So we got. I'm on Nintendo Switch. That's what I'm on right now. Just so you know. Two no borders. PS4 buttons replaced. Obviously, me. So that's it. Okay. Well, that's weird. There are a ton of variations. Sans phone call at the end, neutral. And you can dial up on the ground after you left. This is what alpha sending means. This is a variation. You know what? We might as well just beat it on this then. Um, because I don't think we've done it before on this. And do you guys think I should restart Genocide and try it again? Um, I guess I could get back to where I was off camera. But this is an ending I guess we haven't found yet. I just don't want to fight that Undyne fight again. That's the main thing. So I guess this is what we're doing. I was gonna try to kill all his enemies, and I'm glad someone was here to tell me that, because I've been would have been running around the entire episode for no reason. I would have been just running around waiting for enemies and being so confused. I was confused at the end of the last episode, and I was like worried about that the whole time. The whole time. I was like, oh no, next episode I'm gonna have a problem because I'm not gonna be able to find anyone. It's interesting to see the variations, but there's an ending where the annoying dog becomes the king. Wow, really? Huh. Yeah, anything you need to get off the chest, please don't hesitate. Wait, what? Well, this sucks. We just ended our genocide route on something I didn't want to do. I could have sworn someone told me that there was a mode, like an entire mode or something. Nintendo Switch exclusive. Oh, maybe I'll be more specific with my search. Whoops. What is that? I think that's really it, is the Mew Mew thing. So I don't know what someone was telling me about. Soul mode. Soul mode. How to... Someone said something about soul mode, but I haven't been able to find anything about it. Oh, 600. Yeah, I'm doing neutral now. Apparently. But it apparently has a different ending. Yeah, good idea to get where you were doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this up and then probably do that. But I'm not excited for doing the Undyne fight again, but I may not have no choice. So I wasn't ready for the series to be over yet. I did. Oh my gosh. It was supposed to be Genocide, but I messed it up. And this is something I was worried about the whole time. This was Genocide mode. I didn't know you couldn't kill Metaton. No one told me that. Well, I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna proceed because I'm only 20 minutes into the stream. Unless you guys think it would be worth it. Unless you guys think it's just worth it to just restart right now. I did save after that, and I seems like I was a little worried about it, but I didn't I didn't really think anything of it. Because I didn't think it would have any consequences. Because my assumption was, as long as I'm still in, and in the core, it still counts. Which is, I guess, what's wrong. Well, don't tell me what it is. Remember the first time I played through this part? It was crazy. This part right here. Before I knew about, I guess I knew about neutral and the other modes by this time because someone had told me. But this time it felt like the end. I would have ended the series months ago if I stopped at neutral and just never came. So when you try Genocide, my strat is find an area where there are counters and farm everything in that room. I've been just following strategies I've been told before. Someone told me to go into each room and walk around for 1 minute in each room. So that's what I've been doing until I ran into an enemy. And if no one shows up, then you move on to the next room. That's what someone told me to do. But if I don't have to, I guess I don't need to. But I mean, I don't have to do that. That's just a strategy. Rare to see someone do more than just pacifist and genocide. What do you mean? Neutral is easy to do because you don't think about the reason why I beat it on neutral the first time is because I didn't know about those other modes when I started playing because I was new to this game. So I just killed whoever, saved whoever I wanted, and didn't really know about that. Seems like I probably killed pretty much everyone because I didn't know you could even save them. Like, I just the type of game where there's an enemy. Usually you would kill the enemy. So that was probably my assumption. So I just had lack of knowledge. Which is the only reason I beat on Genocide. Not Genocide. Neutral the first time. Which is funny. 93, yeah. We won't beat it 93 times. This is a series that has been going on for a long time on my channel. But my plan was, once Genocide was over, we were going to be done, like, for good with this. And we probably won't come back to it. For a long time, at least. Unless I decide to come back in the future. Thing is, we do have, like, Undertale Yellow to play. Which I can't remember if it's... I think it's like a fan game, but is it a ROM hack or is it a download game? I'm not sure. Oh, the Undying Fight took me 5 streams to beat her. It was the worst thing. Most painful, torturous thing I've done. I beat Pacifist last time. The last breakthrough before this one. I actually beat it on True Pacifist, which is funny, because I already started Deltarune. I just did the second episode yesterday. So I guess we're going here. Someone's like, spoiler. Someone told me that there was going to be a Sans fight, which I was not looking forward to. I hope it's still not here. I do not speak in that language, so if you can understand what I'm saying, I don't understand what you're saying. So I'm only English. Real every dial, okay. So you finally made. I will then. The end of your journey is at hand. Not quite yet. Few months you will meet the king. Together, you will determine the future of this world. That's then. Now, you will be judged. You will be. At least The thing is, at least I know. This sounds familiar though, but at least I know now if I were to do Genocide again that to not do that. If it wasn't for the for the Undying Fight, I wouldn't be that worried about going back and doing it over again. But the Undying Fight is really what's making it me not want to do it. This is stuff I have read before. This sounds familiar, so I don't think this is new. So I'm just gonna skip through it. Now you understand. Time to begin your judgment. Look inside yourself. Have you really done the right thing? Seeing what you've done, what you do now, take them. I think this sounds familiar. I think my neutral playthrough, you probably said the same thing. I wish there was a way to like reply to messages on here. I know I understand acting in self-defense. You were thrown into situations against your weight, but sometimes you have to. Oh, like you've already experienced it all before. It's an odd thing to say, but if you have some sort of special powers and Iran's related to the right thing, I don't know if this affects anything if you do this, but I'm just gonna select what I think is. Let's see. And why'd you kill my brother? Oh, see, this is new. Like, I gonna fight him anyway. Okay, so I don't know what happens from here. I remember the first time. Yeah, someone told me already, and I don't know what the fight's like, so don't spoil that. But someone told me that there would be a Sans fight, and so I've already been spoiled about that. And the thing about streaming is, if you're playing through a game you've never played before, and a lot of other people have, you have a high chance of getting spoiled. That's just how it is. It's hard to avoid, and I know it would happen at least once. But if someone did it on purpose, they would get muted from my channel. They wouldn't be here no more. This sucks. This is rough. It sucks that I have to redo this. So I'm gonna have to redo the Undying fight again if I want to continue. It seems like this text is it's crazy. I'm remembering which ones are new, which texts are new, and which are nice day today, huh? Birds are singing. Oh, I think we read this before. This road goes on forever. Yeah, this was supposed to be genocide mode, but I guess it's not now. Which is a whatever. The next episode might be delayed by a while because it depends on how long it takes me to get back to this part. It, if I don't, if it takes me a while to be Undying again, you guys probably won't see another episode for quite a while. I'm just gonna finish this up now because I messed up genocide. So this is no longer genocide mode. I was worried about this the whole time. Hopefully this isn't too hard. I'm just gonna continue in my genocide mode and just fight him. At this point, what else did I do? Yes, it was my first time. It was my first time, but I failed it because I killed Manhattan and I didn't know you weren't supposed to before you killed all the enemies in the forest. So, and I saved after that. So I'm gonna have to restart. Well, what I'm gonna do is do it off camera, just so I can get back to where I was before I messed it up. The part is, it took me 5 streams to defeat Undyne, so this is gonna be ridiculous. Gonna have to do that again, and it's probably gonna take me a while. I doubt it'll be that easy for me to beat her still. Just because I beat her once doesn't mean I will do it the first try. Yeah, I've never been on Genocide at all before, so being new to it, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I would mess it up. Especially since I didn't have anyone to tell me, don't fight him, because no one was in the stream when I was at that part last time. Oh well, it is what it is. Am I still gonna die? But I just equipped the burnt pan. I actually meant to use a healing item. I just clicked too fast. And I guess at this point it doesn't matter if I use the noodles because that was meant for a certain fight which I got spoiled by. This fight was hard, and it actually took me a lot of attempts on my first playthrough. Because I was on neutral, but compared to the Undying fight, no way. I might have to buy more healing items, though. I might have to go back. Because I have nothing. And I'm gonna struggle. I wasn't prepared for this, that's the problem. Forgot I was doing Genocide and barely get anything in range, but already left. Well, that happens. I just use the noodles because it doesn't matter at this point. What did I use it for? Megalovania? Is that what this fight is called? I've heard that before, but I'm actually not entirely sure where exactly. I know it's from Undertale, but I wasn't sure exactly where from. So I'm guessing that's this. I hope so, at least. Funny bone guy. Okay. I'm just disappointed that I messed it up. Next week I'll try to get a new episode out of this. I was worried about that happening. If I mess up Genocide, I'll give myself a second chance. So if I mess up Genocide again after the Mettaton fight, we won't try it again. Yes! It is a neutral run, but it wasn't on purpose. It was meant to be Genocide. I'm turning this off. You guys keep saying that. I'm very aware that I messed it up. Stop pointing it out, please. The reason why I'm finishing it is because someone told me that there was or found out there's a different ending for Alphys or something. That's the only reason I'm finishing it. So, might as well now see what happens, because I don't know. And I was only like 20 minutes. No, I wasn't very far into the episode once I realized that I messed it up. So, I'm great. I don't know about that. Thanks anyways. Well, now I choke on my own saliva and it's lovely. That's way back there. Have you done Pacifist? Yes, I've done Pacifist yet already. Yeah, that was the last playthrough. Oh, is it? Yeah, I've never done the Sans fight, so please don't spoil it. I didn't even know there was a Sans fight at all. Because I've never done before. Someone spoiled it to me on a few streams ago. Oh my gosh. I know that. Stop spoiling stuff, guys. I didn't know that he wouldn't fight back either. If you guys keep spoiling stuff, I'm going to have to start muting people. And I don't want to have to do that. Because I wanted to figure out this game for myself. Either that or I'll start ignoring the comments. I don't want to have to do that either. I don't know what to do at this point. We're just gonna do this because I was on Genocide. If anyone actually does a spoiler, like an actual spoiler, you will get muted. I'll probably mute you for like a week or something, and you won't be able to talk on here anymore. So just fair warning. And this is probably going to be the fight again. Literally. I know you guys have played Undertale probably before since it came out. But actually, the first time I streamed this was near the end of last year, and that was actually the first time. The first time I had ever played this was the end of last year. So, and I've only beaten in neutral and pacifist so far. Never beat it in Genocide. So, and the only part I got to so far, the farthest I've got to was the Mettaton fight. in Genocide, so I've not seen anything after that. Just fair warning. I didn't know there was a sand spite, but someone told me that a few streams ago. So you have never played Undertale? Well, you're spoiling yourself. I guess you don't care. I mean, I do obviously because I'm streaming it, but the problem is when you're streaming stuff, having avoiding getting spoiled is really hard because people just do it just to be jerks, and it's dumb. And some people don't do it because they don't realize that you haven't before, just because I feel like they kind of assume that everybody's played Undertale because of how many people have, but I have not. So, oh, there's a save. Uh, I was like, why can't I click on it? My file actually erased. That would be crazy. A similar looking game. One shot. Let me look that up real quick. In 2016 video game. I came up with clearance. One shot hand soap. I didn't even see pictures of it. It looks like I've seen this before. This looks familiar. But I've never played it or anything. I don't know where I've seen it before. Undertale 2, the fan game? You mean Undertale Yellow? Man, if you're so long. I don't know why I'm not reading this. I'm just... Maybe I should start reading this. Okay. Oh, you're feeling left out, aren't you? Well, that's just perfect. After all, I only have 6 souls. I still need one more before I become God. And then, with my newfound powers, monsters, humans, everyone, I'll show them all the real meaning of this world. You told me that already. Why are you repeating yourself? Oh, and forget about escaping to your old save file. It's gone forever. But don't worry. Your old friend Flowey has worked out a replacement for you. Save over your own death. You can watch me tear you to bloody pieces. Over and over and over. What? Do you really think you can stop me? You really are an idiot. Wow, that's rude. Is this going to be the neutral fight again? I remember this. It probably is. Yeah, it is. I've already done this before. I remember it. I didn't know this was going to happen, and I was never going to expect it. And I never expected a flower to be the bad guy. I didn't even know. Like, I was, like, unaware. And when I saw the fight, I thought it was literally impossible, but it's not. Well, this sucks that I messed it up. It's been months since I did this, and I didn't think I would ever do it again, but whatever. Yeah, it was. People don't realize it. It's a shame I didn't have someone in the stream during that to tell me that you probably shouldn't do that if you're on Genocide. I did not. So I was in like, thing is, if you've never done it before, you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't. I don't know. You kind of have to have prior knowledge, I think. Well, this is gonna be different because I killed everybody. So how am I gonna get help? Well, I killed it. Well, I guess I didn't kill Alpha, so I'm assuming it has something to do with that. I don't even understand what this is even about. This is just ridiculous. Mammy horror is beyond comprehension. Yeah, that's literally what this is. It just looks ridiculous. Thing is, I don't think I can even die. That's the crazy part. Well, I didn't get enough of those. Oh well. It's just avoiding these would be impossible. Like, you would die so fast if this actually was as hard as it looks. I don't know how you avoid these, but honestly, I'm not really caring. Because I'm not gonna die, it's looking like, so... Who is even helping me? I'm assuming it's Albus, but I haven't seen her in this playthrough yet, because I killed everybody. Barely any damage. This is just ridiculous and unfair. I don't even know how you even do this. Okay, so I guess I can die. I don't remember how you get past this. Oh. The Fallen Souls. It counts as a spoiler, but... I mean, it probably doesn't. Just because, I've already beaten on neutral before, and I ended up on neutral by accident anyway. Skill issue? Okay. Congratulations. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. I don't think something like this comes down to a skill issue. I don't think no matter how good you are, you're going to run out of health. There's just no way. It's just not possible. The fact that Flowey has to do this much just to try and beat Frisk is insane. This song is playing us way too happy for this fight. I played it up for the first time. It's so bad at the game I couldn't even feel odds were. Well, yeah, so was I. With the first time I played through, you guys need to go back and watch my first time I played through this game on when I beat Asgore. It took me a lot of attempts to actually beat him. But not in comparison to how many times it's taken me to beat Undyne on Genocide. I didn't have to do 5 streams to kill him. I'll have to read whoever's comment that was after because I'm kind of focused. So these cheats, we don't work on my... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't like to cheat in games. I'm not the type of person who would try to do something like that. That's why I kind of stopped even like using emulators and stuff because I started to kind of like, I don't know, not like it as much as I used to. What's fun was fun for a while, but then you get older and your opinions change. I have my own OC for this. I'm listening to Frisk. What? What do you mean your own OC? What do you mean by OC? No. Not in the neutral boss. This was supposed to be genocide mode, but I beat it on neutral already before. They told me there was a new ending here. so I messed it up. So no, it's not my first time. Second time. It's just been quite a few months since the last time. What episode would that have been? I can go back into my streams and look just because. I can't obviously right now. This is ridiculous. I don't even know why he looks so like fleshy. It's creepy. Gary made by a fan of the game. Oh, I see. I guess they could, if they ever actually made an Undertale like sequel. I mean, you could say that with Deltarune, but Deltarune really isn't that. They could add more story stuff to it, like stuff that they didn't. There's so much that they could do. They could make him have a sibling, because you know what? Why not? Yeah, these are definitely those souls. Have you done pacifist route? Yes. Uh, I think I beat it the last playthrough. The last playthrough. You're like the third person to ask that in the stream today. His defense dropped to 0. I don't know how you avoid that. That's insane. I have to beat him on again on this. Now that I've messed it up. He's just way too powerful. Sometimes I wish I could just read. I don't even know. This is possibly the weirdest fight ever. Sorry guys, I can't read your comments until I'm done with this. You only 93 endings, that's not gonna happen. Hey, welcome to the stream. You idiot. Go ahead and read this. You really think you could defeat me? I think I've read this before, so I might just go skip through this text. Well, I probably did. Well, I don't have any friends on this snow. That's what doesn't make sense. Nobody else. Is gonna get to see you die. Okay. Where are my powers? You didn't get any. Now this I don't remember, but it's been a long time, so. Oh, I wanted to see when I finished the neutral the first time. Did I go back to Undertale? So it was episode 7. And this is episode 27. So it's been a while. I don't know what happens. This was Genocide route. I just messed it up, guys. I we just messed it up. So um if you go back to I started Genocide, let's see. Officially on episode 19, I think, and this is like 27. So I just screwed it up. So I killed. Well, welcome to the stream. Just for anyone new, I'm just gonna say I've never been on Genocide before, and we're gonna be retrying Genocide next time. But before I even start, I'm getting back to Hotland first. So you guys won't see another stream of this game until I am back to Hotland. Because I just don't want to redo all that on. Oh my gosh, so I'm just doing what I haven't done. Oops. I guess I'm not paying attention. I thought something was gonna happen. Okay, so we can see what the ending is all about. I guess we could start it again. Man, this is gonna take a lot more episodes than I thought it was. But I'm only giving myself one more chance. And if I mess up Genocide again, we're done. Not doing that again. There's a lot of credits for this game. I mean, I think I was only planning on doing 3 different ones in this stream. One on neutral, one on genocide, and one on pacifist. And that was going to be it. But I guess that's not how it turned out. I didn't read that. I didn't get to read that. I clicked too fast. Hey, so you're the one who killed all my friends? I just called to tell you. I hate you. Yet, strangely, it's because of you that I was forced to become a better person. And you're probably sorry you're hurting people. Yeah, it does start in English only because I only speak English. I don't speak any other languages, so I don't understand any others. For sorry you're hurting people, I just sat there watching you. I felt so guilty knowing I hadn't done, and that's weird. I felt so guilty knowing I hadn't do anything to stop you. It should be hadn't done anything. I felt like all I do was if you would destroy me too. When I died called with grace, desperation in her voice, I realized I had to do something, even if it meant everybody would have to learn the truth about me. Strange, you know? Even after all the bad things I did, people are treating me like a hero. And then they asked me to run everything. So I'm trying my best here. I think I have some good policies, but talking to people. Oh, we're gonna do a politics now. Great. I know Asgore. God, I miss everyone. Now that they're gone, it feels so clear what I should have done. I don't care if your name is in Arabic. As long as your messages are in English, I'm okay with that. As long as I understand what you're saying. What I should have said, Undyne, Asgore, Medicine, at least Sans is still here. He's a good guy, and with him around, I saw, yeah, he's not bad. Just daydreaming here, but I really should have killed you when I had the chance. Maybe you should have. Every character even said frisk, even though it's control for like. I don't know exactly what you mean there. So we end up back in the throne room, and we're gonna have to. We'll just keep the name I've already chose. Have I played Undertale Yellow? No, I haven't, but a few people have told me about it. But anyway, I'm gonna actually end the stream here. We're gonna try Genocide again next time. I'll see you guys next time. I just so you guys know, I stream other games besides Undertale too. So.